How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good. It's good.
Y'all were so eager to get here. We're online
Oh
now.
wow. Oh, we are. Wow. Look, we're live. Wow.
Where
Orange.
are you?
I don't know, Mr. Waller. Orange who?
Orange who?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Where's who? Thad?
Where is that?
I don't know. Where's that? Well, I give him two of them just popped up. That one of them said he's going to be on his lunch break and he's going to be eating a peanut butter and jelly with some kind of weird jam, some habanero peach from the Caribbean with gold flakes in it or something. That's what he does. That's Thad's style, and I like it.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
How are you doing?
Huh?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Today was a good day. It's just been a good day. It's not been too stressful. It, it was beautiful weather. Beautiful
Yeah.
weather. Miss Amanda and yeah, it's our guests tonight. If they're only about 45 minutes south of me, so I'm sure that they had similar weather to what we had, and it was gorgeous all day long from start to finish. So that was nice.
It's awesome.
How was your day?
Hot.
Hot. What did y'all get up to?
100.
100. See, I we're talking about how good today was, but next week we have there's going to be I think we've got 3 days next week that are going to be in the 90s again. So it's like, come on, it's close enough to October. Give me a break.
I don't mind.
Well, you have to have huge industrial fans in your shop, don't you? I mean, I know that doesn't kick the heat kick at all, but that's got to at least help a little bit. What's up, my
We
favorite girl?
Morse died.
Huh?
Morse died.
Morris? Who's Morris?
Kylie's dad. Kylie's mom's dad.
Okay, so you're sorry.
What?
I'll be right back.
okay. I can't see what's going on. Oh. Okay, so while he's doing that, so as y'all know, we're trying to get more viewership to the podcast, and me and Country's been talking. Hi, Country.
Sorry, Bubba.
I was telling everybody how you and me have been talking, and we're gonna turn over a new leaf, and we're gonna keep the profanity out of the podcast. We highly think that it's not necessary, it's not needed, and being that we have sponsors for the podcast now, we don't want to tarnish the small businesses that are willing on sponsoring us, and we appreciate them. So, running with the pack from here on out will be different.
It's not gonna be different. It's like we've always wanted. Like I made a post earlier, right? And it was basically just saying you and I, since we've been doing this for a couple of years now, and our main goal was just to have fun, cut loose, have fun. And while we did that, I can understand how it would drive some people away by tuning into us some of the times that we had on here because we would let loose and maybe let a little too loose sometimes, with the language and whatnot. And I get that, not everybody, if you've got kids, you don't want your kids to hear that stuff. So, we want to be the podcast that you can listen to no matter who's in the room, no matter who's around. And that's what we're going to do.
Exactly.
Yep.
That is exactly right. I'm waiting for some stuff to upload. I don't know what the hell's taking
I'll
so
say.
long.
You look like you were distracted by something. Now, I'm still gonna have to I can still pick on you. I'm still gonna pick on you. You know that, right?
Yeah, whatever.
I'm kidding. Jeez, calm down. Put you in time. Put you in timeout.
All right, you ready?
Good.
You
Look
ready?
at me. I'm ready. Good evening, Miss Wolverine.
You ready to start the show?
Let's start it, baby.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Man, I love that. I love
Oh, the
that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to send Turner Broadcasting a message, and I'll let you know what to say. I'll let to get back to you. No, just it's simple. Just family friendly, Mr. Waller. Just family friendly, Bubba. Try not to put a label on it. Just we're gonna be a family friendly podcast. That's it. We love you, Jacked Up.
love you, Jacked Up. Talking about Jacked Up. Much love to them. Let's see. Let's run down. Let's go through some stuff. Appalachian Bearded Mafia, Chris Hall, Dakota. Check them two brothers out. Chris is in Ohio, Dakota's in West Virginia. If you want to be part of the 14 million people that are part of this this brand,
And growing daily.
go check them out.
Yes.
If you want to, is it a tiki tent or a pool cover?
I think it was a tiki tent. I think it was a tiki tent.
Well, if you want a tiki tent, go check out Jacob at Jacked Up Leather Works. He will get you set up. If you need some wood carvings of any sort, Dirty Hands, Clean Money, John Linville, go check him out. If you're in Newport, Kentucky, October 5th, you may see some of his work. Go check him out too.
I won't even tease it like that. You will see some of his work.
I know you will.
Yeah.
Cold Country. You could go get some t-shirts, beard oil, and some cowboy boots if you go check out Cold Country. It's a wide selection. If you think of it, they will definitely make it. The Bearded Flamingo makes anything from anything, actually. Go check out Bearded Flamingo, Gary and Mark. They're always everywhere. They'll probably have a booth at Revival, more than likely. Okay, never mind. I'm being told no. Go check out Bearded Flamingo. If you need anything, Carrie, Mark, they'll lead you in the right direction. Cajun Tin at checkout. White Oak Beard Supplies. My brother Jarrett, I love that dude.
Local barber sense the way to go. That's what I'm wearing tonight, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's an unsolicited promo right there.
Thank you, Country.
You're welcome.
He just came out with the White Oak combs, so they're available to order. Butters will be being made shortly, so check out White Oak, Cajun Tin at checkout. Country, go tackle a fish or something. I don't know.
No, see, I don't tackle fish. You tackle fish. SouthernGood.com. Anything you could think of for your fishing needs, apparel wise, they've got it. If they don't have it, they can make it. In fact, that's really what they specialize in is custom orders. they love a challenge of making new things, coming up with new designs. It's really awesome to watch them. They started out just doing soft lures, making soft baits, which they still do, by the way. Some of the best soft baits you will use. And they have moved all the way up to now. They make hats, they make patches, you name it. Again, they can do it. SouthernGoon.com. Go check them out.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, it's awesome. There he is. Hey, Thad, you're on lunch break, I'm assuming, right? I want to know what you're eating for lunch. Don't ask questions. Anyway. Why do you look so serious and mad, right? You.
Thank you to our sponsors, Jacked Up, Dirty Hands, Clean Money, White Oak, and Southern Goon. Thank you to the sponsors of Running with the Pack. Much love to them. Tonight we have an amazing person. He's everywhere. And I just love him. He's an amazing person. What up, Taxi?
What's up, gentlemen? And Cajun.
Taxi. I was going to say, too bad the feeling isn't mutual, bud.
What's that?
I was just telling Cajun, too bad his feelings isn't mutual.
Oh, yeah. Cajun's one of the greatest people I ever met. I won't lie to you. He's fantastic people.
Yep.
He's from Texas, so.
Can't argue with that.
No.
Originally, you don't claim, Cajun, you don't claim Texas, though, right? You claim Louisiana. I mean, that's your home is Louisiana.
That's where I was born and raised. I mean, I respect Texas because, I mean, I have a roof over my head there, but right. I'm from Louisiana.
Whereabouts in Louisiana?
New Orleans.
Okay. Real Louisiana.
Yeah.
Not up north.
No.
That with them Yankees up there by Minden and Bastrop and Trees.
He's from there. Like they do like the real crawfish broils. Like he sends me pictures when he does them, and I get so jealous because I've never been to one, and he knows that's my thing. Like I love it. And he sends me pictures of them when he does them in the summertime, and he knows it just pisses me off. But that's why he does it. It looks so good though.
I'm gonna go hang out with the swamp people and watch them hunt gators.
I would just like to sit down and listen to him talk for about 20 minutes straight and try to see if I can figure it all out. Yeah, see if I can figure it all out.
We were working in Alexandria, Louisiana, and it was Villa Platte, and we had every hotel room in the town, all 10 of them, and it was like a big, like one of your trailers turned into a freaking hotel.
Wow.
There would be like 8 or 9 guys standing outside watching the game, in the carnival, watching the game. One would come up and ask us what we had to do to win. So I'd explain it to him. Well, he had to go back and tell the other ones because he couldn't speak no English. I don't know what the hell they were speaking down there. There wasn't no English.
He said it wasn't
either, baby.
He said it wasn't. That wasn't. He said that wasn't English.
Occasionally, they speak French down there in those
Creole.
parts, correct?
Creole, French, yeah.
Yeah. Do you speak it? Do you speak it?
No.
No.
Beaufont did. I was talking to him.
Beaufont did. Yeah. Beaufont, he did.
Uh-oh. Mr. Purdy says he's North Louisiana.
Damn Yankees, what they told me.
Good evening, Mr. Orton.
Hey, Andrew. And Jacked Up. I will be in Detroit. I'm one of the 3 MCs.
Yeah, the intro. If I would have played the right one, but yeah, it's there now.
So wait, we had a different intro again that I didn't know about.
Yeah, we have another intro, but I downloaded the outro.
Just wait until we go off air. But until now, I love you.
I appreciate you guys having me on tonight. Makes me feel special.
Hey.
Yeah, totally. We have so you have something coming up in 2 weeks now?
Yes, sir. October 5th for everybody but you.
October 5th for everybody. But for me it's October 8th, correct?
Correct.
And who is the benefactor for this?
The Barracks Project.
The Barracks Project. And the Barracks Project is ran by who?
Some lady named Amanda.
Would this be her?
I don't know.
You.
There she is.
Hi.
What part of only do comments don't you understand?
Hey, I'm excited. Lee.
How are y'all?
Next thing you know, man, they're gonna cut Cajun. I'll just be me and you.
Hey, we'll run this, Taxi. We'll run this.
With the Barracks Project, what is this? Our 6th year? 7th year?
Yeah.
When did you guys start?
Yeah. So we've been around for 8 years now.
Okay.
So I think we've partnered with you guys for 6.
Okay. It's the greatest group we've ever partnered with. We did 2 other charities before them, and one of them is not in business anymore. The lady that ran it, she passed away, and nobody could take it over. It was a place for wayward boys and girls, man. It was a great joint. She'd been there for a long, long time. Then one of the other ones that we messed with for a few minutes, by our major decision, they were too big. You know, they didn't need our measly $10,000.
Right.
You know, and God love them. You know, it's like the Cancer Society. God love them, but 10 grand of them ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know, we like to have somebody that money's going to make a difference, and it does. You know, and I see where all their money goes, and that's what's so great, man. It's a great charity. No one gets paid. Nobody. And how many hours a week are you putting in, young lady?
Oh, you don't want to know.
That's what I
I had a joke the other day. Somebody said they think I put in more hours for the Barracks Project than I do my daytime job. So
Pretty close.
I can tell you, I've had the privilege to see the setup that you guys have. I think in the house with everything, and it is. You're right, Taxi. It's you see exactly where everything goes and just how much how far it goes, and that's where I think is key. How many people they can reach, and they can reach a lot of people. And it's amazing, to learn about you guys and to watch you guys grow along with everything else. I mean, this is just another reason to love this community. So,
and Amanda doesn't take credit for everything that she does. I mean, she's out there every day, and a lot of things they do, people don't realize. If a military individual, veteran dies, they line the streets by the cemetery with flags, welcome them back, just sending them home. They take care of people on leave during Christmas. If they can't afford to get home, they contact them. They'll get them home.
Yeah.
How many care packages do you all send out a month?
oh gosh, a lot. And personally, I know I actually have like 3 or 4 friends that their loved ones got deployed within the last week. So we're going to have a lot more going out. So it's a blessing to be able to, help where we can. And the Beard Barons have been a huge part of all of that. We're happy to partner. We call ourselves Partners in Change with the Cincinnati Beard Barons, and Taxi don't give himself enough credit either, because when I'm there, he's there. So we see each other a lot. And I adore Taxi and Sandy, and I've met Country a couple times at a couple events, and Cajun, I was 5 minutes from you last year and didn't even know it. So we're going to have to change that so that we can all come together, and that will happen at Big Whisker coming up. So I'm excited to see you guys and excited to raise some money and make a difference.
And
Cannot wait.
Amanda, today's got a special meaning.
Oh,
today, right?
yes. Yes. Thank you, Cajun, for reminding me. I reminded you, and then you reminded me. So today is actually the Air Force birthday. And Mr.
The greatest
Taxi,
branch of military in the United States.
correct. Taxi is an Air Force veteran, for those that don't know that. So happy Air Force birthday, Taxi.
Thank you very much.
Happy Air Force.
I wasn't there for the
Taxi.
original one, but I was pretty damn close.
Pretty close. Yeah. 77 years today for the Air Force. So Taxi.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a funny conversation today. I'm like, Amanda, how old are they? And she was like 77, and I'm like, Huh? How old's Taxi? This shit's not adding up to me. This math is not mathing right now.
About 6 years older than me.
Wow. Happy Wings Day.
Happy.
It was
Happy.
the Army Air Force before that.
Right.
Then it became their own right for World War II.
Look at this.
That was sweet. Thank you guys so much for doing that. It was meant very much to me. That was in their golf outing. They put them on the holes. All the veterans pictures.
So, Amanda, what is this care packages right here?
That is care packages that were all being sent. I believe those went to, oh gosh, don't quote me.
We don't know any difference, so just make something up.
I could just
We
make
don't.
something up, but I actually
We
know
really
where they
do.
went. That's the bad part.
Nobody's gonna fact check you here. We promise.
Hey, you might. You actually might. Yeah, that went to a whole troop that was deployed.
A whole troop. Okay. Okay, got it.
Either just some pictures throughout some of the stuff that y'all have been doing recently.
Yeah, that was a care package assembly day. So when we send those out, we send hundreds at a time, especially for the big troops all together. So we set aside a day, about 4 hours, and we all come together and box them up and ship them out.
That was that young man's birthday, was it?
It
not?
was. So that was
Okay,
a World
see,
War
I
II
remember.
veteran. He was turning
Yeah.
100. Yeah. So
I
we
was
went
saying, I
out
knew
and
there was
celebrated
something-
with him.
Yeah. Awesome.
We went to school together.
Oh Lord.
This was when the Beard Barons placed their flags on Memorial Day.
Okay.
We do Memorial Day and Veterans Day at Spring Grove Cemetery. It's a huge national cemetery. It's the second largest. It might be the second oldest national cemetery in the country.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There's sections that's just veterans, but they're also scattered all over the cemetery. When we first got the idea, I went down and talked to the cemetery about doing it. I said, we'd really like to put one on every tombstone. The lady kind of smiled at me and said, well, there's about 30,000 of them. She goes,
It's
yeah.
very big.
Um,
We get lost if we
Yeah,
don't
it's a
follow
huge,
taxi.
huge
We get
cemetery.
lost.
And I said, okay, how about this? She goes, why don't we just do the military sections? She says, there's flagpoles. You do run the flagpoles. She says, there's a local Boy Scout group that does the Civil War guys. There's 999 of them. And they do it. They're in a big circle where they do those. And then there's 8 guys that are there that receive the Medal of Honor. So we do those separately. I go to their site and put those on them. They're all from the Civil War, French and Indian War, none of the modern times in that area. So we'll be doing it again Memorial Day. Then at Christmas, we put wreaths around the flagpoles.
Okay. And country, you got anything for Miss Amanda?
I don't. I just I know that we're getting ready to all see each other in just a few weeks, and I cannot wait. It is such a fun time.
That was last year. I remember.
That was
kinda,
from last year.
Yeah,
Big Whiskey.
it's turned into the huge charity event and a big family reunion all in one. It's wonderful.
After looking at that picture, people wonder, why do you go to beard competitions? Look at the picture. That's why I go to beard competitions.
Now, is she still with the organization?
She is. Yes. That's
She's
our
the founder.
founder.
Okay. Well, I know you're the
Where did
president now.
Country
That's-
go?
I don't know where he went. I
He
really
is
You
don't.
go.
get him.
Yeah, she spaces out sometimes.
What happened?
Dude, I was talking and all of a sudden the screen went back to my email. I have no idea. I didn't touch anything. My everything is up here.
Herb, I wasn't even in aisle 5.
So,
Wow.
what time does the beer comp start, Taxi?
The doors open at 4:30. We're going to try to get started by 6 is our goal. And our goal, as we have in the past, is everything is packed up and out of there by 11:30. So we try to get them out quick as we can. But of course, one thing, have a good time. And the very first category. We're bringing back the kids category. It did so well last year. We had 19 competitors last year in the kids category. We would like to get more than that this year, but we always want more. And the kids had a blast. They really did. And their trophies are going to be different this year also. They're going to be nice. They're going to be real nice. Last year they were cool, but this year they're going to be they're being made by one of our woodworkers. So it should be great.
There you go.
Going to have a couple of special things we're going to try to do this year. We're going to hold it under our hat for a while because it's our 10th anniversary. So we want to try something different. I know that if you've all been there before, when you come up to the venue, which is a beautiful venue, the front steps and stuff on the outside, they're just kind of bland. As you see it now, it's going to be full of mums and pumpkins and gourds. We're going to do whatever we can to make it look really nice. The inside is unbelievable with the big stained glass windows and the big stage is nice. You don't get a better stage than that. And
your first time, my first time was breathtaking almost. I mean, it's just like, what did I just walk into?
Yeah, you come in the side entrance, and to the right, there's a bar over there, and that's where Guitars for Vets will be playing. And what their deal is part of their therapy is they get taught how to play the guitar. And at the end, they get given the guitar. And there's a great big guy in town named Sonny Mormon, who's a huge, huge blues guy. And he's helped teaches these guys the guitar. And they'll be playing all night in that room. Okay. And it's separate. Then to the left, you go through a door and go up 2 stairs. You're like, oh my goodness, where am I? What in the holy crap? And I also want to bring up the fact that you guys went PG on the day I was here. I'm like, wait a minute, man. Of all days to go PGs when I'm here.
You walk into go ahead.
No, you tell me.
I was just saying that you walk into the wonderland of raffle baskets like you have never seen. Holy cow. That's one of the, obviously it's the first thing you see, and that's the first thing that you continue to see. It's from one end of the room to the other, and sometimes, it's amazing.
Yeah, Sandy freaks out every year about not having enough tables. We need some more tables. We're gonna get some more tables.
Yeah, and
there's no room for more tables, honey. I'm sorry, it's all we got.
Yeah, it's one of the few places you can be, and it's elbow room only, and you're not bothered by it. Like you're cool being elbow to elbow with people because it's the right kind of place to be for that.
It was originally a church that was built in 1866. It was a Methodist Episcopalian church. I can't say that word. What's that word there, man? You know the big words. Cajun's from Louisiana, so I could just make up words for him. And then in I think 87 or something, the steeple got blown away in a tornado, and then they closed the church and it merged with another church, and then she bought it. I think we've done 11 shows, we've done 10 there. I think she's had like 12 years that she's renovated the thing. She had another venue that she took care of. Morella is one of the greatest ladies in the world, and they have music in there almost every single night, and she gets it up for us for that Saturday. After our first year in there, as we were checking up into the night, she walked over and says, "When next year?" What? She goes, "When next year? You name your date.
Yeah.
You pick the date, we'll make it work." You got it. So we picked the first Saturday in October. That way it works out really well for everybody. Everybody knows when it is. And she can, work around that. Now, I did tell her, if like the Rolling Stones want to book the hall that night, they can be our backup. They can be like the opening band, and then we'll come in and take over from there.
Right.
But otherwise, she works with us. So it's so fantastic.
So I'll throw this back up here real quick before it gets too far up. Jacked Up says they'll have a limited number of leather air fresheners for sale, and all proceeds are going to the Barracks Project. So,
well, thank you.
I'm assuming those will be on hand at the revival, so you have to be at the revival.
We'll be in the merchandise table over the T-shirts and stuff. And again,
count me in for one. I'm gonna buy one. Count me in.
And he's going to donate a product for the raffle, which he does every year. You don't get nothing better than that.
Yeah.
You know, I got the pool cover from him. You know,
You got the pool. Okay.
yeah,
See,
I got a pool cover and a car cover.
I got the hot air balloon, and
Yeah.
it
Oh,
works
you got the
great.
balloon?
I got the balloon. Yeah,
Okay.
I went all out. I went, you know, all to the wall and got the
Right.
hot air balloon. And
So, no,
yeah,
that's what, I think I saw you the other day flying over the house.
that was me. That
Okay.
was me. I had an air horn. I was yeah, right at you.
Just don't go to Kansas, dude. Just don't go to Kansas. I don't know. Atlanta Boss might be a pretty fun place.
Yeah.
Hang out in
well,
the poppy field, hang out with Melinda the Good Witch. I think, how the hell bad could that be?
yeah, I don't think I want to travel there in a balloon though. I'm good. Maybe a plane.
You got the
Oh,
monkeys
mercy.
entertaining you.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's, we got hopefully I saw Andrew posted it earlier. Anybody wants to buy a bottle of liquor? We got to beat the Barracks Project this year.
No,
we won-
Taxi. They can bring it to our table. They can donate
They
it to
won.
us.
They won the first year, or we won the first year. They won the second year, so we're tied. So we got to break
Okay.
that tie this year. I haven't seen a whole lot yet, you know, but it'll happen. It always does. You know, we worry, and all of a sudden that day it's like everything's there. All your sponsors, if any of them would like to donate product for the raffle table, if they're out there listening, we'd appreciate the heck out of it. That would be a wonderful thing. We will have, like I said, the tubs of fun. They're baskets full of liquor and wine and beer.
Yeah.
And it's $10 a ticket. We pull your name. You go pick out your basket. You know, you take the whole thing home with you. I think last year we had what did we have, 8 or 10 or something? We had a
I
bunch.
think so. Yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah, it was over the top.
You gonna tell us whose basket you putting in there jacked up, or you gonna leave that one a secret?
Oh no,
I won't put him on the spot like that. Don't answer.
we got it. And we have that. It's $20 to get in the door. Spectators, competitors, everybody's $20. Once you get in, that gets you into one category. You can enter as many categories as you would like, and each additional category is $5. The record did I think 8 or 9 categories.
I believe
Who's
it's
the rep?
9.
Yeah, I did. I think I did 9 at Bearded Hero one year.
Yeah.
I came in. I was over 12 at that time. I did freestyle and all of them. That's what these guys usually do. That's why if you look at our lineup, it is set where you can do as many categories as you want. We always do the freestyles first because I feel sorry for them guys. They will walk around like they can't move their neck, man, all night long.
Yeah.
They can't talk to nobody, they can't hug nobody, they can't drink. So you get that knocked out. Then they go to a full beard category, a full beard style mustache category.
Yeah.
We split up the full beard style stashes. So we have them, I believe it's under 5 or under 6. Don't bank, I guess it might be under 5. And then over. That way, you're not going against Jim Jones, or Travis. You're just out there doing your thing. Then we got the 2 ladies categories, and then all the rest of them. I think we got 0 to 5, 5 to 10, over 10, chops. For some reason, some idiot decided to do a whaler, so we do that one. I mean, nobody likes some whalers. And then goatees. It's always a good time. We hope to have a record crowd this year, but it's been slow all year, every place I've been. I think I've been to 15 shows.
Wow.
By the time I get done with Tri-County with them guys, beards for bands.
Yeah, I think the only person that could probably match you with going with number of comps would be Aaron, I'd say.
Yeah, Aaron and Natalie.
Yeah.
They cut back their heads. He got a new job.
Right.
He's nuking it, baby. He's nuking it. But yeah, they support so much. And we're sponsored this year by Mad Vikings Beard Company. The Jasons. How can you get better than them two? They're Siamese twins connected to beard or something. I don't know what it is. I've always called them Little Jason and Big Jason. But yeah, they stepped right up, You know, I talked to them. They said, "Dude, what do you need?" You know, they were there. They took care of it. And they got Worlds coming up next year.
Yeah.
There in Pittsburgh. So we got them sponsoring it. We got some great sponsors. Timber in Maine, like the lion thing. The oil company, they're a sponsor. They stepped up. I met them one time and talked to them. And they're like, "Here, dude, what do you need?" You know. Then then we got a couple local groups, you know, that are big. Iori Insurance always steps up. Montgomery Inn, the boathouse, they go crazy. You know, there's a door prize for every category. So when you come in, you'll get your door prize ticket. And so there's 17, 16 categories, I guess, counting the kids. So there's that many door prizes. We've got to find a few things to toss out to the crowd. We're working on more. If you leave the Big Whisker empty-handed, you did something wrong. You know, besides the 100 raffle baskets that we have, and it's $20 for a sheet of tickets for the raffle. T-shirts. Oh man, that dude is on the back of the T-shirts that you keep flashing up. Yeah, that's the back of the T-shirt, but it's not, the red's not there. The silk screen, that's way too much. It's all white, but it's beautiful. I mean, Jeremy Sharp is he's a webmaster. You know, the designs and stuff he comes
That
up
is really cool.
You know,
That's you, man.
and then our first place trophies were handmade by a local woodworker. I mean, Country's known him for a long time. He's a member of the pack.
Dirty hands, clean money, baby.
Yeah. Dirty hands, clean money. And let me tell you something. You're going to go, okay, I want to win. You know, a lot of us go just for the charity and have fun. You're going to look at these trophies and go, damn, I hope I come in first this time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Second and third place are also handcrafted by Dave the banker. He's doing them all. And, all burning them and stuff. So it's, we've always gone to the barrels in the past. And then during the plague, when we came back, we were tight. So we did something different. We went to the barrels last year. Barrels are great. Everybody loves the barrels. But it's time to change,
Yeah.
And it's our 10-year anniversary, and that's what counts. It's 10 years of us doing this.
Time to
It's
go
our
big,
11th
baby.
one total. The first one was Octo Beard Fest, and it was over on the Cincinnati side. But people don't understand. The Southgate House is in Newport, Kentucky. It's at 111 East 6th Street. If you don't know your geography about Ohio and Kentucky, I can throw a rock and hit Kentucky. It's amazing. Every state borders another one, except for like Alaska and Hawaii. And there's places where they actually touch each other, and we're it. And what is it? 10 minutes to Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, 50 minutes, or the tri-state. We got all three of them right here. So, and if you're going to come and you haven't booked a room, I highly recommend you getting to it. The Bengals are playing the Ravens on Sunday at home.
Oh, yeah. You'd be lucky if it's not
big.
sold out already.
Yeah, that's a big freaking deal.
Yeah.
If you follow that sports ball thing,
Oh, Jesus, Country.
What?
We might have to go to that.
Oh, I was like, I didn't even do anything. What do you want?
Like Country said, it might be sold out already.
Yeah, it's that's one of those games where
You talk April might be able to hook you up.
got theirs. Yeah, but I had Mr. Jacob stayed with me last year, and it was just to get him to go to it. I said, dude, you just got to come to it, and he came to it, stayed with me.
So yeah, Jacked Up got his tickets to the game.
Mem Paps.
Hey, how you doing?
No, I think he meant he got his room.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I highly think. I don't think Jacob watches NFL.
I don't watch it. I watch the Super Bowl. That's just so I can have a party, and watch the commercials. As long as the Brown family owns the Bengals, I ain't got nothing to do with them. As soon as they sell or the old man dies, I'll start watching them maybe. What else we got going on there, young lady?
Judges.
I guess it's from 5 to 6. We have Moonshine and Wine playing. This is their 11th year donating their time to play music for us. It's a duo. It's acoustical. It's folk and bluegrass, and you can talk and carry on. A couple of years ago, his wife couldn't make it, so it was just him. He made up 5 songs on the go. Right there. He just started playing. He started singing stuff. You know, he's like, hey, there's Taxi Phil walking across the room. Look at all the beers in here and stuff. It was really cool. You know, I'm like, I just looked at him and he goes, yeah, I made it up. You know. So, and we also need raffle baskets. We always need raffle baskets. And everything goes to the Barracks Project. The nonprofit, non-paid, hard-ass working individuals that take care of that.
Yes, sir.
We'll have, of course, I will tell you one thing we're going to have is we will have pizza. We always have Newport pizza.
Yeah.
Right there on the corner. So if you want something besides pizza, it's a 2-minute walk, a half a block. You're there. They got a lot of great food. They got probably one of the best steak hoagies I think you've ever had.
There's some neat antique shops down there too.
There's a really nice antique shop right across the street.
Yep.
It used to be the Mafia Museum.
And Taxi,
Really?
there's the night before you have your meet and greet at Wooden Cask.
Yes, ma'am. At the Wooden Cask. I think that starts at 7.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I've got to the point where I can tell you what I did on January 4th, 1964. I have no idea what I did a half hour ago. You know, you've heard of all-timers. You've heard of sometimers. You know, which sometimes I remember shit, sometimes I don't. Well, I got a Weedheimers. You know. And
I love it.
yeah, I thought, what the hell did I just do? Well, I've also designed a senior GPS. Not only tells you where you're going, it also tells you why you went. So when you got there, you go, oh, I'm going there for this. You know,
I'm laughing, but I'm gonna do one of those.
you need that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so that's always a great time. They got really good beer, lots and lots. And it's not just a brewery. They've also got liquor. And so far, the weather's been beautiful. We haven't had rain in I feel like we're California.
Forever.
We
Yeah,
haven't had rain in like
Like
30
we're in
days.
California. We haven't had rain for like 6 months. Of course, that day we'll have torrential downpours, and snow, and a hurricane, and the flash floods and everything else.
That's how it usually works. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's got a nice outside area. If it's cool, you know, it's nice. We can hang out there. They have it upstairs now. I'm not sure what all's up there. I've not been in there yet. I know they just opened it. And it's also walking distance to the venue. You know, if the Airbnbs, they're big time in Newport, Bellevue, Dayton, all that area. I think Newport cut back on them. You got to be on Monmouth, I believe. They have one now. They cut them out in the neighborhoods because people don't know how to behave. Can you imagine that? People are going someplace like an idiot. So we got that going. Let me think what else we got going. Amanda, anything else we got going?
I'm trying to think. I know you have the meet and greet. They, like Taxi said, they have amazing beer and wings. I love their wings.
Yeah, the food's really good.
The food is fantastic.
Yep.
And a great opportunity to obviously mingle and hang out with each other the day before. I have it on my calendar to come, so I'll be there then as well. And then the day of, it's just Taxi and Sandy kick butt. And
we made it there.
if
And
you've
they
never
do-
been to Big Whisker, I should probably say you will be amazed at how smooth everything goes when you're like, whoa, this is like a lot. But they have it down to a science. And I literally mean
do.
that like in every sense of the word. Sandy
And-
kills it
On
with
top
the
of that,
baskets, and Taxi kills it on the stage.
if you see Sandy, get out of her way.
Yeah,
Just,
right.
Just
I was getting ready to say that.
you can
Yeah,
say
yeah.
hi. You can say hi, and she's gonna say hi back. I promise. But step aside and let
Step
her do her
aside.
thing.
Yeah, unless you're giving her money.
She's on
Yeah,
a
unless
mission.
you- yeah.
She is on a mission, and she knows what she's doing. So
Yes, she,
Um,
she
I
does it
absolutely
very,
agree.
very
Every
well.
year. I think last year we had like 113 items or something on the damn raffle table. And
Wow.
I am lucky because it's not just me and her, it's the club. It's
Right.
all of us. This
Yeah.
would not happen if it wasn't for all the members. Everybody steps up, they do a great job.
yeah, and
From the
they
time people ask me questions, I'm like, let me tell you something. From the time I walk on that stage, I have no idea what's going on 20 feet in front of me. I have no clue. You know, from the time we walk in the door to get there, we won't get there at 1 o'clock. Step back. Let them take care of the raffle table. They got it. Don't even say a word. They got that under control. You know, the same ladies have been doing it for years. They got it, like you said, down to an art. You know, I'm there going, okay, I play the point most of the day. Well, there's more tables in the garage. I mean, the back room back here. Get some more tables out here. I got a very great group of people around us, so I don't have to do a whole lot that day. And one thing, besides with just our club, the respect that I am shown in this community overwhelms me. I just can't get over it. You know, no matter where I go, I am treated like, you know, God. You know, I'm gold. I mean, I'm treated like gold. It's just like, what do you need? You know, hell, I'll pull up to a hotel. If there's people out front, hey, we'll get your bags. I'm like, dude, just because I'm old, I can still carry my bags. You know, they're there to help. You know,
Mr.
and
Phil, you've earned every ounce of it.
I appreciate that.
You don't,
You know,
don't ever question that.
And on the Big Whisker, when everybody walks through the door, no matter who it is, you two, anybody else, they walk in, what do you need? How can we help? You know, I'm like, guys, thank you. We got it. You know, it's a machine. You know, I got these individuals. Everybody knows their task. They go and they knock it out. You know, we do a basket assembly the week before at one of the local taverns here that we go to all the time. And when I call the bar and say, hey, can we get, and it's a big sports bar, you know, and I'm like, not huge as the bar, but the bar itself has a lot of stuff. And so I'm like, can we get the upstairs for that day? She goes, oh, man, the Bengals are away. She says, okay, that helps. He says, let me check the schedule. After 5 o'clock, we're cool. She's like, it doesn't matter. You're in, you know, and there again, it's a machine. They got the ladies making the baskets. We have 4 or 5 of them. You know, this one's taking this table. That one's taking that table. You know, put the baskets together, and then they get shipped to the back. There's people back there wrapping them. You have another one writing down each item that's in the basket. You know, it's an assembly line. You know, and again, I just got to stand back and go, good job, everybody. Here, I'll order pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
Just to get myself
Very
eat.
nice.
Yeah, and when I say that, like, it runs literally like a well-oiled machine, you have to see it to realize the work that is gone on behind the scenes by the Beard Barons, all the effort and time that they put into making this event our personal favorite ones to attend every year. We love to come to this as spectators and as, you know, the nonprofit, but as spectators, I would go every year.
Absolutely.
We're going to do it for different charity next year. We've already decided we're going to do a smile competition for Cajun over there. In the smile school.
Say, you really have looked pissed off this entire conversation. Like you're just.
I'm not pissed. I'm just listening to what they're doing. Let's go into your judges, Taxi.
Well, we didn't get a very good judging panel this year. And, I mean, it was kind of mediocre. I'm sorry, Joey. I love you. You're from St. Louis. You're part of the St. Louis Beard and Mustache Club. You're the founder and the president. I think it's Rumpke or Rumpkel.
Yeah.
I have a couple of judges I can't pronounce their last names, so I will not lie to you. She's a fantastic person. They've been in the shit. Summer Hobbler. She's competed once or twice in her life. This year, she's had a big year this year. She's been on as many as I have this year. She's been judging all over the place.
She's been traveling quite a bit.
Yeah, she's been traveling quite a bit. Her and her mom, they travel. Oh, don't even start with this one. Annabelle Orton,
Mm-hmm.
16-year-old national champion. That was her beard last year at the Big Whisker. She is amazing, the stuff that she does at her age. That's one thing about this community. We are in good hands. The younger people that are coming up are rocking it. They're doing great. She's, I think she's the youngest national champion ever. And I think her and her mom are the only mother and daughter champions.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. National
Interesting.
champions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Because her mom was, I think she got creative there. At that national Jason. It's another one I have a hard time pronouncing. Gimp, I think is what it is, but that's probably wrong as hell. He got best in show last year, and he's the only dude on the judging panel. The rest of them are beautiful young ladies. He's from Detroit, Murder City, who is putting on the Great American Beard and Mustache Championship, which is next Saturday. They got 27 categories. There's still time to get in. They got 3 MCs, and I'm one of them. And it's in the Masonic Temple of Detroit. This place is unbelievable, man. And I think he did maybe 5 categories last year. And then we should have one more. There she is, our fisherman, Felicia Barone from what is it? Michigan Beard, Mad Viking, Michigan.
I don't know if you're going to be able to get her off her boat long enough to come judge for you. I think they've been out on that thing every day.
Here's what's nice. We got the river. They can
True,
bring the boat
true.
with them, and then she can sit on the boat
and just
and we'll
live
have
stream.
her zoom it or whatever the hell you do.
Yeah, there you go. We'll live stream her. There you go.
We can stream and judge from there. There's Texas who she thinks is going to win or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
And we have fish in that river.
Yeah, I know there's some big catfish in there.
I've heard some story about some catfish in there.
Yeah.
30-something years ago, whatever it was, I worked in the Omni as the doorman there. They had the boat races. There's jet boats, what the hell they called? KG got them down there in Louisiana. They built them off, actually. Cigarette boats or whatever they are. They were racing on the river, and they lost an engine. And they had cables on it, but the cable snapped. So the divers went down trying to find it. And because those engines are kind of expensive. And they said you can see about your arm length down there. They had huge torch lights and all that kind of stuff. And they found an abandoned train car. And the door was open like about that much. They looked in, and there was a catfish in it that couldn't get out. It was huge.
Wow.
And they assumed that originally it was full of grain when it went in, when it went off the tracks. That catfish just went in and started eating. It never came out.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that story up now.
Yeah, it was
right
cool.
up my alley.
But yeah, they say the catfish in there are stupid, huge. I don't know if you want to eat them, but
yeah, I don't think I'd eat anything out of the Ohio River.
And
Not
then
for this part anyway.
actually, they could come down the Licking River and be within 4 or 5 blocks.
Yeah, that's
From
true.
the D.
Very true.
Yeah, so yeah, the judging crew, I think we picked a really good one this year. If Jason hadn't won Best in Show, because they always come back to judge the next year, it was going to be all ladies. That's the only way I can surround myself by beautiful women, except for my wife.
I'm just waiting to see something come flying at you from across the room.
It's all right. So last night on the on Aaron and them's podcast, they asked some silly ass questions, and one of them was, if you came back, if you could live your life over, would you have more or less sex? I said, well, I've only been with one person. I said, that's my wife.
Yeah.
Said, yeah, and she's in the room. It's fun. We have a good time. It goes for a great cause. You can't get a better location. Yeah. They got plenty of street parking. There's businesses across the street. Once they're closed, You can park in their lots. There's pay lots in the area. Like I said, there's how far is the Pepper Pot? 5-6 blocks?
If 4 or 5 blocks, I
It's
think.
a
at
block.
most.
And they're open.
At
They're still
most.
open. I think they're still open 24 hours.
Yeah.
And if you've never been, if you think you've been to a Greasy Spoon, you ain't been to the Pepper Pot yet. You know, Pepper Pot is greasy as it gets, and it's good food. You know, I remember you used to be able, you could go, you can't go, of course, you don't do it anymore. You'd walk in there, and the waitress would be about 90 with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth, going, "What do you want?" You know, well, I think I might. No, you don't want that shit. You want this. Okay, give me whatever I'm going to eat. You know, and I believe it's still open 24 hours. So after the show, you'll get something to eat.
Yeah.
A couple of folks last year, and they made the mistake by not talking to me, and they went to a couple of the adult clubs in the area.
Oh,
Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. When I was driving the cab, they used to pay us $5 a head to bring people there. I still wouldn't do it. I'd try to talk you out of it.
Really?
They're not nice. I mean, you're not going to get shot or nothing.
Yeah.
It's not very nice places.
Yeah. You don't want that funk back in your
let's say
cab
the town
either.
isn't, top of the line. It's not Las Vegas. Let's put it that way. It's not even. Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of things to do in the area. There's a restaurant if you want to go before the competition called Pompilio's. It's like a block and a half, 2 blocks away. Make reservations. It's mom and pop. As mom and pop can get. You got the checkered tablecloths, the melted candles. It's very, very good Italian food. If you ever had a chance, I know y'all of you are young. There was a movie called The Rain Man, and when they dropped the toothpicks on the floor, that's where it was. It was in that restaurant. There's you need GPS to find the bathroom in the place. There's some the stuff, and the food is sensational. Another place I highly recommend. You coming on Friday? Get with me because we're trying to make reservations for a bunch of people at 6 o'clock. It's called Montgomery and the Boathouse. They're also a big sponsor every year. They donate so much stuff. Their specialty is ribs. I am not a big rib guy. I highly recommend, and I will do this at any rib joint I've ever been to, get the sauce on the side because they put a whole lot on there. And Cajun, it's not Texas ribs. You know, it's falling off the bone. You know, the sauce is a northern sauce. It's vinegar and ketchupy, but it's very, very good. Their pork chops, oh my God, they're the best chops I've ever eaten in my life. You can actually take your table knife, turn it backwards, and cut through these chops. That's how tender they are. And it's right there. Yeah, he was. It was, yeah, you can't find nothing wrong with it. The service is unbelievable. And it's, if you're energetic, I mean, if you're staying in Newport, you can walk there. And you get to walk to a beautiful park along the way. And I mean, it's a hoof. It's probably going to be a good half-hour walk. But you go across the Purple People Bridge. And
Get some beautiful scenery.
It's called Purple. I mean, and it's for people only. And then you go down to Sawyer Point, which, as you know, is a beautiful park, and hang out down there. So, yeah, then just the food in the area is great. There's all kinds of good stuff to do. If you have any questions, text me. You know, and ask me. I'll tell you. You know, let's see if Vance is driving a cab for over 30 years. And I've also watched the city change 100%. It's unbelievable. Newport is way different than what it was. You know, and Newport's a great city, and that's where the competition is. The people take good care of us there. Morella, like I said, the owner of the Southgate House, she treats us like kings. You know, actually, it's her biggest night, her biggest bar night, and they have shows in there every night. So, folks, drink, be happy, be merry, and enjoy yourselves. If there's any more questions?
I don't. Do you, Country?
No, I do not. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. And again, like Taxi has said over and over again, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You know, he's not afraid to answer them. So if you've got a question about it, just ask. But yeah, you need to be there if you can.
One
Yes,
more
and-
thing.
I was going to say, and please stop me there. I would love to meet each and every one of you who are watching. I've met Cajun and Country, and I know Taxi, obviously. But yes, please stop me while I'm there. I would love to meet every one of you.
Yeah, but also very important. I know a lot of states have gone legal with the recreational and medical cannabis use. Safety meetings will be held, but Kentucky has not, and they ain't got a sense of humor. All right, be careful, be smart, and remember we're all adults. Give everybody that may not be interested space.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
I mean,
family friendly event means kids are going to be walking in and out and around.
that's exactly
so.
correct. They have a nice big smoking area outside. There's also a parking lot behind that smoking area. You know, so if you decide to partake, please mosey. You know, don't stand right there in front of everybody. I have been partaking since I was 13, and I've always just walked away. You know, and took care of business. But yeah, Kentucky's pissed right now because Ohio just passed it, and the cats are going over here and buying it and going back over there. And I think in Kentucky, medical goes in January 1st, I believe. So
they're already losing money.
Yeah, so they're cracking down. They're like, okay, you know, we're losing money.
Yeah,
you know, and
gotta do something.
You know, the street guys are probably calling and saying, "Hey, that guy didn't buy it from me." You know, but hey, go get them. They didn't get. I'm paying you. You know, you know. Yeah, I hope everybody shows up. Everybody has a great time.
Yep.
You know, be smart, have fun, drink, and be merry. Take a cab, take a goober, get a designated driver. You know, that's all you can do. You know, we want you to be safe. And like I'll say everybody there one time. I say it at night. If you don't know to take care of your bartenders, you shouldn't be drinking.
Exactly.
Amen.
Yeah, if you ain't smart enough to take care of them, you shouldn't be drinking in the first place.
Amen.
You cannot bring any of your own beverages. You know, they have water, they have pop, they have alcohol. You know, there's 2 open bars. There's a green room upstairs on the 2nd floor for anybody, you know, the Whiskerinas or anybody else needs to get ready. You know, they can go up there and get ready. As of right now, we don't have a portrait photographer. If anybody wants to come and take portrait pictures, let me know. We have enough walk-arounders, you know, taking pictures. Sue Timmer and Will do a lot of pictures, and they always post them, you know, very quickly. Come on, man, let's have fun. Why are we out here, guys? What's the 4 F's?
Cajun,
family, friends. I remember family and friends.
Fun and fundraising.
There you go. Friends, family, fundraising, and fun. That's why we're here.
Right.
You know, we have created one of the greatest communities that's ever existed in this country. We are all getting along together. There's very few beefs. Everybody has fun. We raised a lot of money, this community has. When I first started doing this, I believe it was 2010, maybe 2009. It's when the first Whiskey Wars came out was when these stuff started happening. And I've watched this community grow like you've never seen it grow like this has. I mean, it went from 4 or 5 comps a year to 5 every weekend. You know, it's slowing down some. A lot of the old clubs are gone. We're some of the ones that are still here. And but it's evolving. You know, it's getting better and better. This has helped it a lot. Being able to have, you know, this social media, you know, so that we can get out there and talk to people. But it's also hurt it. Like we all know, social media sucks at times. but for the most part, it's turned out really well. I think one thing we've all learned, and I learned this growing up in the bars, there's 3 things you don't talk about: politics, religion. You know, it's you don't talk about, because you want to have different opinion. And we should all be able to have a different opinion and still get along together. There was a time in this country where I really liked that blue truck. Although that blue truck was really cool, but Ryan didn't like that blue truck. He hated that blue truck, but we were still friends. We could still get along. We didn't care what our opinion was because we have that. Yeah, this community is awesome. We have some of the best people. I can't even fathom how much money this community has raised since theater competitions have started. It's just, I know for a fact in Detroit, right now, I think we have almost 300 competitors signed up already.
Holy.
How many people are just going to walk in? Yeah.
Wow.
I know that in 17, I think it was in Richmond, Virginia, and there was like 800 that showed up. But it was also the Villains National Meet. There was, I think, the 4 to 8 category. There was 100 competitors, over 100 competitors.
Wow.
And then the next competitor, the next time, but 90% of them were villains. They've all got the same beard.
Right.
Another great group, great, fantastic group. The Mob is a great group. All these national clubs have came along. And they've really helped us. Helped the business. The community by being a major group. And having charters and chapters all over the country. I can actually have them all over the world now. Some of these big guys do. Mad Viking. Look at these guys. They started out making one oil. And bam. There they are. And hopefully the Jasons will both be there. Hopefully. They said they are. Yeah, I gotta love these guys. They're fantastic. Can you imagine riding your motorcycle from Portland, Maine to Portland, Oregon? How cool is that?
Talk about scenery, man. They got it.
That's
Amanda,
awesome.
thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
Yes, thank you, Miss
guys
Amanda.
very much for
And the work
having
you put
us.
in every day to make sure these veterans are taken care of and these active duties are taken care of. The care packages, it's unbelievable. The funerals, and the guys you have found jobs for, got them off the streets. That's what you originally started as, was it not?
Correct. Yeah, we were originally founded to help fight veteran homelessness. And it's transitioned to so much more than we even thought was imaginable. But we're here to help pretty much with anything. And I say pretty much very lightly, pretty much with anything. We operate 3 houses in the Northern Kentucky area, and where vets can come and stay at for up to 90 days free of charge. We cover all the expenses for them. And then if you guys have been following us, or if you've never heard from us, please look back, because about 3 years ago, we rehabbed a house from the ground up by the hands of volunteers and donors. And we gave that house, gifted it to a veteran and their family. So they're still living there to this day, the same family we originally gave it to. And they're growing. They're getting ready to expect their 4th child. So they are just thriving. And that's thanks to everyone who was involved and who will be involved. We're all a big family, like Taxi said. We are super thankful for the Beard Barons and the whole bearded community. Without you guys, we couldn't do half of what we're able to do to help veterans. So we absolutely love and adore the Beard Barons. And I know I personally go help them whenever I can as well.
He shows up all the time. It's amazing.
Yeah. So anytime I have a free moment, when that is, I go try to help the Beard Barons out whenever I can. So, and I know, Country's been to our properties, one of our properties, and has seen it and seen firsthand of what we do and how we work. But also the Beard Barons, it's not just about this event. like the Beard Barons and the Barracks Project partner all year round.
Mhm.
They actually cut our grass for us at our properties all year. We don't have to take care of that. They handle it on their own. That's just one less thing that we as an organization have to make sure it's done on our, list of weekly chores. The Beard Barons take care of that for us. They've came and built shelves for us. They've came and they help us do care packages. So it truly is a partnership that we have with the Beard Barons, and it's all year round, not just for this competition. So
We do everything
That's
we
awesome.
can. This year, the cutting the grass has been easy.
I know.
I thought we were in West Texas because it hasn't rained for so long.
My grass is like razor blades right now. Like
Yeah,
barefoot,
I
you
get
wouldn't.
mine.
You wouldn't. Nah.
I know, and they're on a mission when they show up. I love it. Like we've been having a board meeting, and Forrest and Amanda will show up to cut the grass, and they're like, "Hey, can you move your vehicle?" Like they are just ready to just cut the grass.
Yeah.
I
They want to
love it.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, we gotta go. So
Mhm.
they just come cut the grass and pack up and come back next week. So
We got very lucky when we found Forrest and Amanda. They're
For
100%.
sure,
They're
yes.
the best people you're ever going to meet. Just down to earth as you can be. They just got back from South Dakota, where they went up. He judged up there in Sioux Falls. I believe it was Sioux Falls. Beautiful city. And they spent like a whole week up there hiking and stuff.
They hike
Yeah.
through the Badlands. And
Oh, yeah.
all the pictures. Their pictures. If you're friends with, go check out some of the pictures that they
Oh,
put
yeah.
up. If you're friends with
Oh.
them, there's some amazing pictures.
Before he joined the Beard Barons and found the bearded community, he hadn't been 30 miles from home. he had never gone anywhere. He was a country boy, just took care of business. He works on motorhomes and RVs and stuff. He's a mechanic, and they would take him to the shows and stuff. That was the only time he ever went anywhere, and he's having a blast. He is just rocking it, and he's like she said. When they get to do something, you better get out of their way because they're doing it.
they're on a mission. They truly are.
There's only one speed, and that's meth.
Yep.
And it's the same way, not just with cutting grass. It's the same way with everything.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
when the Beard Barons showed up to build our shelves for us for our care package items and our merchandise and stuff, like Forrest and Amanda were like knocking it out.
Yeah.
I adore them both so much. And they are a huge asset to the Beard Baron organization as well. So I know Taxi's proud to have them as part of his team.
Yeah, we're lucky. The members we have it's unbelievable. We've been very, very lucky, and we've turned it over a couple of times. I think I am the only one of the originals left. From the beginning. Now we've got a bunch that are in there, 90% of the time. But the founders, I'm the only one that's left. Nathan and Odora will show up, and without him, we couldn't have this competition without Nathan. He runs the registration. He runs the ballot run. What are they called? Counts all the vote. Counts the sheets. There you go. And takes care of all that. He had a spreadsheet before we knew what the hell spreadsheet was. He had that stuff all figured out. I mean, it's amazing what he can do. And he came up with the name, actually, of the Big Whisker Revival. It was his idea. Because we talked about, we're in an old church. Let's think of something. He goes, we got big whiskers. I said, yeah. He goes, let's have a revival. I said, shit, there you go.
Problem solved.
And without him, this thing wouldn't happen. Without any of these guys, it wouldn't happen. Jeremy, the webmaster, Chad Taylor builds everything that needs to be built. Charlie Barnes, same way. Heather's out there. She hustles all year, getting donations and stuff. The Timmers. Hey, poor Sue. She's like about 4'6". She doesn't stop. Every time I see her, she has stuff in the trunk. Hey, Phil, I got more stuff for the rest of it. I got more stuff for this. Got more stuff for that. Yeah, she does a great job. There's Timmy White Shoes and his wife Kim. Jim Jones. Robin and Bart. They're new. They've only been around a while. I think this will be their second competition, and she makes a couple of craft items that we raffle off, and they stepped up. We're going to have cookies to give away this year. I'm gonna let the Should I let it out of the bag or leave it alone? About the food. Okay. I'm going to have to wait on the food. My wife's sitting there going, no, not yet. Originally, we were supposed to have this Gary barbecue guy that we've seen around and stuff. I met him, and it didn't work out. I'm going to tell you that right now. The Board of Health was giving us a bunch of hassle, and I've only met Gary once. He's a great dude, but I'm not going to bank on anything on anybody I just met one time.
Right.
And yeah, I said the Board of Health was just like, well, you got to have 3 sinks. Dude, we're cooking barbecue out here. We're not, having a gourmet meals and stuff. So that fell through, but we got backup. So we're going to do really well.
Oh yeah.
So, I know it's getting late, you guys. And you know me, I can go for days. Just sit here chatting. I ain't even got any good stories yet. I got great ones. We'll do one day. We'll do a non-bearding day one day. I'll just tell you old stories. So, Cajun smiled again. Son of a gun. My greatest night ever. I'm going to Andy, write this down in the book. Cajun smiled 5 times tonight.
Wow.
God.
That's funny. Somebody else to give you crap other than me. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
I pretty much have explained to people in all my years, if I don't like you, I don't talk to you. If I like you, I give you a hard time. I pick on you. I tease you. It's not that hard to do. You just have fun.
Right.
Having fun
That's
is
right.
the only way to get through life. Right?
Exactly.
Here's another one of my mottos that I learned from my father. Every day is a holiday and every meal's a feast.
Yep.
Just enjoy them. And I saw one the other day that I shared. If you see somebody that's not smiling, give them one of yours.
There you
They're
go.
not going away. Just give one of yours. Just smile. Hey, how you doing?
I got one for you. There's a ton of nice
Yeah.
people in this world. If you can't find one, be one.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. That's what you always. That's your always logo.
That's right.
And it's not hard to go out there and be nice. Don't get me wrong. I used to be an asshole. You piss me off at a store or a business, I won't go back. And I used to tell them. Now I just don't go back.
Yeah.
And I've got stores that I know for a fact are the third owner. I still ain't going in.
Yeah.
You piss me off. I ain't going in. It ain't that. That's what it is. But now I've learned you can. What was the thing you used to always say? You can get more with sugar than you can with spice, or whatever it was.
Do something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Dude,
like that.
I got the old time sayings. You got this new stuff. So if that's all you got, let's rock and roll and wrap her up.
Let's rock
Yes,
and roll.
sir.
Thank you, Phil.
Mr. Phil, Miss Amanda, thank you both for coming on tonight. Everybody remember
Absolutely.
Big Whisker Revival, October 5th,
Please,
Southgate House Revival.
please come out and hang out with us.
Yes,
And as I always
be there.
say, peace, love, sex, and drugs.
There you go. Have a good evening, guys. Thank you.
All right.
See
Bye.
ya. Bye, Miss Amanda.
Bye, Amanda.
Man, love that guy.
That dude is amazing.
You talk about a one of a kind person, and that is the definition of one of a kind. Taxi Phil.
So before we go, November 16th, Stop Traffic. This is the event on Facebook. If you go here on the side, you'll see where you can say if you're going or not. Go down a little bit. Well, let's go back up. This is a little bit different than my phone.
Jacked up to answer your question. Yes, he is going as here.
No, I'm not going.
Yeah, don't listen to him. He's fizzing.
Discussions. Here's the job form. So you would click this link, and this is going to bring you into the job form. Make sure that you register here. Just follow the prompts. And once you finish doing this, please, you have to go to PAC BC 2022 to do the $15. If you're in two categories, it's $15 for the first one, $5 for the second one. And yes, you do have to do 2 jet forms because it's 2 different categories.
Thank you for clarifying that. I knew there was something I needed to ask, and that was it.
Next week we'll have a bunch of different people on. We're gonna do a special segment. I know we'll have Q coming on. He's gonna be talking about his hats. We have Yukon coming on. Country's got some people coming on. We're gonna just do a free for all, different people, different clubs, different states. What does bearding mean to you, basically? I know Taxi said he's been going around. Some other people have been going around, and some of the beard comps that they've been going to, the numbers are lower. We just want to talk to some people and see what does bearding mean to y'all. And we had about 12 to 13 people view tonight. We're completely humbled that we had that many. We would enjoy having all of y'all plus more next week and jumping in the chats and letting us know what bearding means to y'all.
Absolutely.
But until then, I'm your boy Cajun. That's Big Country. We're out.
Well,